Good morning from the beautiful High Sierra. Yesterday was really hard. We did 21 miles in the snow. And let me explain to you what our plan is, because for a while it was kind of changing around. But originally we wanted to go all the way to Cottonwood Pass, because the thought was, hey, we'll get to experience the Sierras like, we've never seen them before, with all this snow and all the beauty. But it won't suck too bad because it's only 50 miles in, and then we can bail out to Lone Pine. And we got closer and closer, and then we realized that Cottonwood Pass is just treed in. So we already got our views. I fed Wilson, he's happy, and we achieved that. Now, do I think it's 100% possible to do the Sierras this year? Sure. The group that did it in middle of May, late May, they were all mountaineers, and you basically have to do long distance mountaineering. So you need rope, you need other safety things that we just simply don't have. So that's kind of our reasoning for getting out. Secondly, I'm not a mountaineer. I'll 100% admit that. And then third, I can't carry 80 pounds of gear, and we have a 210 mile food carry. So until Tuolumne or Red Meadows opens up, I can't remember which one it is. So that's another factor. And then lastly, it's a factor of time. If you do slog through the Sierras and you do get through, how long will it take you? And if you do get through safely, then snow in Washington and Oregon is dropping like a rock right now. So when is that going to light on fire? Obviously I don't want it to, but it's the PCT, right? So these are all of our reasonings for going up north to like the Lassen area, hiking up, and hopefully getting Washington and Oregon done before fire season, because last year I felt horrible for the people that got all the way to the northern terminus, where they got to Oregon and it was all on fire and they just couldn't complete the trail. There's nothing they can do. It's out of your control. And yeah, I wanted a perfect northbound path. Of course I did, everyone does. But this trail's taught me that it's the trail. It doesn't give you what you want all the time. And that's fine. I've had a beautiful time out here in the Sierras. It's absolutely gorgeous. But in the interest of time and completion of the trail in true fashion in one season, I think flipping is my best option. So there you have it. That's the reasoning. That's why we're getting out at Mulkey Pass. And I hope you enjoyed the Sierras, but I'll be back. Don't worry. And I'll get to see them in all their true glory when hopefully I can see some meadows and some nice things. Because right now it is pretty much snow. So I know it sounded like I'm not trying to make a bunch of excuses. That's just the reasonings of what we've come up with. And I think it makes the most sense for us, and especially my skill level. So see y'all at Mulkey Pass, and we'll continue the journey from there. The most dangerous section of the PCT. Fracture, fracture, inspector. What will he do? Sick.
That comes off so much water.
Well, officially fell into my first river crossing. That didn't go as planned. Now I took off my shoes for nothing. Well, we officially are off the PCT and we are walking on the road that you use to get to Lone Pine. You could technically walk this for 20 miles, and we luckily have a person who will pick us up in 12. So we're only gonna have to road walk 12 of it. If you want to bail in the Sierras, it is not easy. And it's definitely not convenient, but it's better than going on and doing something that honestly wouldn't be a whole lot of fun. So I fell into a river back there, which was very cold, and it made taking off my shoes completely pointless. But sometimes that's how it goes on the trail. You get knocked down and you get up out of a freezing river. So we're gonna walk this road to Lavender Farm? Lavender campground? I don't know. Lavender something. And I'm just enjoying the stroll through the Sierras. It's still gorgeous. Entering active bear area. Who would have guessed? Well, that's all I got. We are gonna work out some transportation stuff to Chester and figure out what we're doing from there. But I think we got a pretty solid plan, so I'll keep you updated. I'm gonna enjoy this lovely road walk. There you go.
But it's also just called the Alabama Hills, like on the map. I love that.
Staying at the Lavender Ranch. Lavender Ranch. Lady's really nice. We just got done with the road walk. She's letting all three of us camp here. It's got an insane view. I will show you here in a second, but it's pretty crazy. Polar bear's looking at me like I'm nuts. Look at her. Look at her judgment. Look at her judgmental eyes. All right. 12 miles of road walking.
The snow from where we would get on trail to Lassen boundary, snow travel through Lassen.